ladies and gentlemen, special guest. I can't say in the building because technically we outside the building, but it is Flashy Girl Courtney. How should I address you, Sneaker Queen?
Flashy Girl 1185.
All right, Flashy Girl 1185 in the building. It is the grand opening day for Footage Society 2.0. I said that 2.0. So when they make the shirts, I need the money.
Hey,
I need the money.
that sounds about right.
But for those who don't know, I can't imagine that there are too many that don't know. But just introduce yourself, let people know, kind of who, how, where, all those good things.
Okay, all right. I'm known as Flashy Girl 1185 on Instagram. But personally, everyone calls me by my name, which is Courtney. I've been in the sneaker community for probably a little bit over 5 years, but I've been a collector for over 20 years. I first got in the game because I fell in love with the Aqua 8s. Those were the first sneakers that actually introduced me into the game. And actually, those are still one of my favorite sneakers to date.
Okay.
So I've been, like I said, collector over 20 years. And man, I'm just amazed how the community is growing, and also being a female in the game is it can be challenging, but I'm trying to change that as of this year.
20 years. So like you've been collecting since before you were born.
Yeah, well,
Do the math. Now I said before you were born. So if you say 20 years, I'm trying to do that, man. We don't ever talk about age.
Okay.
That really wasn't a question.
Well, see, you know what? I don't really mind expressing my age. So I'm 34.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. So for a good minute, so you mentioned the Aqua 8s as your first shoe, but I want to jump forward a little bit.
Okay.
You're very much involved in social media as it relates to the sneaker game.
Right.
Now, is that something that it was just a natural thing for you to kind of get into, or you felt like it came by accident, or?
Actually, it was just something that I don't know. I love sneakers, so I just happened to just post, what I bought or what I had in my collection, and then I actually discovered from social media a culture. I discovered the sneaker culture, and once I was able to see that people were interested in the same thing that I am, I was like, oh wow, this is pretty cool, and being able to network, with different people, that's amazing too. So that's really how I got involved in it. It's pretty much the love. I got involved with it just pretty much posting and really not looking for feedback.
Sure.
Yeah.
So now that's changed a little bit. You've gotten a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
You got people that just following you and watching what you're doing, and you're involved. So tell us a little bit about the different, like things that you're involved in terms of maybe other companies, or just as it aligns to social media.
Well, I'm a brand ambassador for two companies. One which is called Soul Pack. They actually make bags for sneakers.
Okay.
Book bags or different traveling bags. That way you can have your sneakers not get bent all up. When you packing them in your regular suitcases and things like that. So I'm a brand ambassador for them. Also, a company called Forcefield. They're similar to like maybe Crack Protect, things like that. That's a shoe cleaning company, and actually, they just they make sneaker shields. They have something similar to that. So they're a company that's growing.
Okay. On the come up.
Yeah, on the come up, just like Soul Pack.
Okay.
And just like myself.
Sure.
So it all works out.
It works together.
It works out. Yeah. So I'm involved in that. Also, last month I actually was a host for a sneaker ball in my hometown, Buffalo, New York, and that was amazing.
I won't say boo, Buffalo. I won't give you that.
Yeah, so that was pretty dope. It was for charity.
Okay.
So I was 100% for that.
Absolutely.
It's always about paying it forward, giving back. So I'm really good with that. And I also was a judge in Art Basel last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was pretty big. It was something that was super new to me. I'm usually behind the scenes, just maybe showing the sneakers or my pictures or anything like that. But actually having to talk in front of multiple people who I'm not familiar with, that was something different.
So how has that transition been for you, kind of moving from the you just seeing my footwork, or you might be seeing the fit or something like that, and now you're like we're talking now,
Right,
or you're hosting different events. How's that transition been for you?
It's fast. It's fast, but I'm getting more comfortable.
Okay.
You know, and I mean, it's something that just comes with it. You know, so I have to get comfortable with it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask some obvious questions here.
Okay.
Female in what I think we would all agree is a more male-dominated kind of community in terms of sneakers.
Right.
2 questions.
Okay.
How did you link up with Nicole and Footage Society?
Okay.
And what has been your experience, and kind of how do you feel being a woman in a man's game? I'll say it that way.
Okay. Well, I met Nicole on Instagram.
Okay.
She actually introduced herself to me, and she was just like, you know, you have an amazing page, your collection is awesome, and we just kind of kicked it off from there. And you know, I thought it was awesome that a woman owns a sneaker store. That's not often that you see that.
Absolutely.
You know, so I just you know, we just kind of clicked from there, and then that was the relationship that we formed. Being a female in the sneaker community, it's challenging, you know, because most people, they'll think that women don't have heat like men, you know, which there are some women who have
way more heat.
than
Absolutely.
men, yeah.
I would not want to go to battle with a lot of people. I agree totally.
Yeah, a lot of people have, I mean, a lot of women have heat or whatever, and I mean, if you notice, like, a lot of brands within the past 2 years have been opening more doors for women, you know, in the sneaker culture, and I just think that's amazing. You know, I think it's amazing that they're showing that women can be as dope as the men, and you know, on my end, that's what I'm trying to do as well. Just trying to push out the rawness of you know, taking it to the streets pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
As you look out over the landscape and in the sneaker game, what are some things that you're seeing in terms of trends, maybe if you're visiting different areas, or just in your own personal taste, how it might be evolving?
Well, as of right now, the sneaker culture, I see a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype, with the collabs especially. It's a lot harder for us to come across sneakers nowadays versus maybe 10 years ago, I would say. You know, hype is the culture right now, and you know, I just, like I said, it makes it a lot harder for people who actually genuinely wants to shoot to get them. So that's the big thing. You know, I just wish that maybe they would make more. You know, and something being limited is dope.
Yes.
You know, we all want limited stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, just like the
put me in that club.
Right,
I need a couple.
Just like those purple bronze.
See, I knew we was going there. I
had to bring that up, you know.
It's all good.
Yeah, but yeah, we all want limited things, but you know, traveling around, just being able to see like the women that are involved in the game, and you know, the different heat that they have. It's crazy. It's fun. It's exciting.
Yeah, I think the hype is like, it's like the same thing that makes you laugh, makes you cry.
Yeah.
From the standpoint that if it's a really, really something hype and you can get it,
right?
You know, you're like, oh, I welcome this into my collection. I'm glad I have it.
Right.
You know, you feel like you've been able to grab something.
Absolutely.
But then when you're when you're catching that L, on the other side, it's like,
that's some serious frustration.
Yes.
It's serious frustration. You know that the Nike app, that'll give you a heart attack almost. You know, you be waiting in line, you just like, and it doesn't go through.
Fingers, toes, and
you're
everything
upset.
else. Yes.
Yeah. So it's the anticipation and the chase of it is fun.
Yes.
You know, because this thing, if we were actually able to get everything that we wanted, it would be kind of boring, right?
Facts. I agree.
Yeah.
So I asked Marvin the same question earlier. Obviously, we're here outside of a brand new brick and mortar location for Footage Society.
Right.
Given the opportunity to have the instant gratification of just getting something online and know that it's coming, or going out to a brick and mortar store and looking around and maybe coming across a gym, which do you prefer as a shopper?
As a shopper, I actually prefer in-store. When you're in-store, you can actually feel the quality. See if you really like it, you can try it on. versus online, we only see pictures.
Right.
So, you know, if they're advertising a sneaker and you're like, oh, that looks fire, I need to get it, but then you get it, it's not exactly what the picture, you know, was showing us. It's like, it's a disappointment, you know. But I actually like to go in store, and that's also creating relationships too, you know. So I just think in store is way better. And then also, there's a lot of fakes that, you know, that's move around. So you can also, you know,
Do your
make
legit
sure
checks
something is
as best you can.
authentic.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's pretty important to support your locals as well. You know, even if you're out of town, support the locals, you know, that are there too, and just give back. Like I said. So.
When I do travel maybe about 4 times a year for my job.
Okay.
And one of the things I have in my little list of things to do is wherever I'm going, I always go on Google and I look up to see what sneaker boutiques are in the area.
Okay.
So I'm always trying to go in, and the people that I travel with at work, they know, okay, a couple days or nights or whatever, you're going to be out. So if you want to
Right.
come with me,
Right.
know you're going to be seeing
Right.
mad shoes because that's what
Right.
I'm doing. So I agree with you totally. And to me, it's like it kind of gives you potentially another flavor
Right.
of something that you already are invested in.
Right.
You get a chance to see what it's like. A couple years ago, I was in San Diego, and I met, just bouncing around, a couple young brothers who had just opened a shop in an area of downtown San Diego where there are not a lot of black-owned businesses, and this
Okay.
was 2 young
Right.
brothers that were doing their thing. So
Right.
I've been over backwards to try to spend some money
Absolutely.
with them, you know, to try to give them whatever little shine I could off of my
Absolutely.
platform. And to me, you know, that's like one of the gems, the cherries on top of
Yes.
being able to, you know,
Yes.
to participate in this type of thing.
Yes.
What is 1 or 2 things in terms of your involvement? Obviously, the kicks make us happy.
Right.
But a couple other things that you've experienced along the way that you kind of enjoy or make you feel like this passion is worth continuing.
One would be relationships. Forming relationships. You know, I have created long-term relationships. You know, just with one thing that we all love, sneakers. You know, I would also say being able to travel, the chase. You know, being able to travel to different spots, maybe because I'm from Buffalo, New York, like I said before, and you know, there's not a lot of sneakers that are available to us as opposed to like New York City.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so being able to go there and you know, get in, maybe wait in line or have it to camp out overnight, which I don't prefer to do. But if I had to do that for something that I really want, then you know, that's the beauty of it. That's the fun of it, actually, and not having to pay resale. So yeah, those would be the 2 things.
I would agree with both of those. I think, and I've said before, one of the dopest things for me was to go to SneakerCon in London.
That's
To actually realize
Yeah.
that passion for sneakers. That was my first time being in Europe,
Yeah.
and I was like outside of Buckingham Palace, and I'm like,
Right.
this is crazy.
Right,
You know,
right.
that a passion like this could take you,
It's
you
fire.
know, that far. And
Right.
I'm looking forward actually to, you know, to visiting some other foreign destinations. I really want to go to Australia.
Okay.
I'm afraid of the 21-hour plane flight. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, how many movies
Yeah.
can I watch before
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta get off the plane?
Right. Now are they really big in this? I know overseas are really big in the community, the sneaker community. But they have their own community though, which is really dope too.
I will tell you what I learned in London was, first of all, they don't call them sneakers, they call them trainers.
Okay.
So like, you know, they doesn't matter whether or not it's a running shoe or
Yeah.
basketball,
Yeah.
it's trainers.
Yeah.
So I learned that, and they have a little bit different style in terms of they're not so much like a lot of the sneaker community stateside is really more heavily basketball.
Right.
Obviously, there's a heavy Michael Jordan influence.
Right.
But I think in foreign destinations, you have more runners,
Yes,
you know,
I agree.
and different. You know, you've got Diodoras and
Right.
you know some of those other brands that everybody doesn't necessarily, you know, embrace. Saucony, you know, things of that
Right.
nature.
Right.
And I think that they're like broader in terms of their love of sneakers,
Yeah.
and you know that's no shade or hate or anything
Right.
like that.
I agree.
It's just part of the difference. But it is interesting to see that like you would find a shoe here that would be mad hyped,
Right.
and in London it'd be sitting there like
You're absolutely right. You're
nobody
absolutely right.
wants this
Right.
at all. So
You're absolutely right.
that was one of the things that I noticed. But I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you on behalf of Nicole and David and Tyler and the entire Footage Society family in terms of coming down and showing up and bringing your wave to the grand opening. You know, looking forward to seeing you back in the DMV again. We had talked earlier,
Right.
you know, in terms of SneakerCon DC coming up
Right,
and,
for sure,
and
for
those
sure.
opportunities. Make sure that you come and check out the new location of Footage Society.
Yes.
I said it is Footage Society 2.0.
Yes, they had
Uh,
some heat. It's some really dope stuff in there. They have a lot of stills, a lot of things that are online that are actually overpriced. They're all inside here. So you guys need to come check it out. And you know, definitely, like I said, support your locals. And you know, like I said,
Absolutely. And because of social media and the internet, now far away is local. So
Yes.
no matter where you are,
Yes.
Footage Society can be your local supplier.
yes, for sure, for sure. So guys, check me out, Instagram, Flashy Girl. That's FLASHY. Girl without the I. GRL 1185. But follow me, show some love. I'll show you some love back. And yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. It's an honor to be out here, and like I said, I love supporting my peoples. That's major. So yeah, congratulations on everything, and
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Be sure to check her out.
Yes.
Dope fits, incredible uses of color, not gonna lie. And the thing that I think is the coolest about you, and I hope this doesn't make you blush, she has an infectious smile. I'm telling you, it's like that picture that they tell you don't look at, because if you look at it, you're just gonna get sucked in. Trust me. But appreciate, definitely check her out on all the social medias. You done know it, tis your boy OG Sneakers. We right there. Footage Society 2.0. Can't stand no rain, beautiful sky, plenty heat inside. So make sure you're done. Check it out. We got respect.
Hey,
Good stuff. Thank you.
thank you so much.